Good evening. I'm Suzanne Susana, and it's another winter evening by the fire. Oh my goodness, thank goodness we're getting closer and closer to spring. I think we're going a little nuts with all the ice and the cold weather we've had here in Connecticut. It's just been hard to be patient, but we're getting there. Ollie and I went for a walk a little farther down the sidewalk than we've been able to get for a while yesterday. So that was encouraging. We go until somebody hasn't cleared their walk and it's just all snow and ice, and then we turn around and come back home. Right, buddy? But last week we had the most wonderful walk. So our friend came over and met us and walked with us into town so we could go out to lunch. And it was mostly good. She helped me watch out for the icy patches. Ollie will guide me through and around them, but he likes to walk fast, and it's very helpful to have another pair of watchful eyes to get through the dicey parts. But I was really amused because whoever shoveled walks would leave every once in a while a pile like up above your knees that you had to climb through of snow. And it's like, okay, the whole walk got cleared, and then there's this big pile of snow that you have to climb through to continue down the sidewalk. It's like, hello, why? But anyway, we did have a wonderful walk, went out to a nice lunch, and then we walked over to my friend's house, and she has a fenced yard. And it is just like Disney World there for Ollie. He has the most fun galloping around in the snow. The snow was up to his belly, and he was just galloping these big leaps and bounds through the snow with a big smile on his face. And it's so good for him. So I always like to share things about a day in the life of a guide dog, because he's not a serious guide dog when he's not guiding. He's just a happy-go-lucky, lovey, smiling golden doodle that loves to have fun also. So I appreciate him more than words can say. He's a best friend, and he takes very, very good care of his mom. Don't you, buddy? You're such a good boy. So here we are at Valentine's week, and it's obviously a week of love and hearts and chocolates and flowers and all the things. And I always think about these holidays that are based around candy. Like, it's so romantic to get a big heart-shaped box of chocolates, or even if they're not heart-shaped, it's amazing to get a box of chocolates, right? And Easter, same thing. You know, you make everything all cute with all of the Easter candy. And then I guess Halloween is the other ridiculous candy holiday, right? And it's so fun to be a part of all of it. And then you feel so awful after you do. I remember, like, if there's a box of chocolates and I get started on it, I can't stop. I don't have a good shut-off switch. So I'm a lot better off just not ever starting, right? And I've kind of learned not to mind that. I've kind of learned that I can do other things to be happy besides get a delicious box of chocolates, because I know those chocolates are going to be irresistible to me. And then I know how awful I'm going to feel after I eat them. So, you know, life is just a big learning curve. And I guess I would encourage getting a very small box of very good chocolates if you must have chocolates, and then beautiful flowers, because you can enjoy flowers for days, sometimes weeks, if you take care of them right. They last a long time, and that can be pretty romantic. So anyway, that's my 2 cents about Valentine's Day. It's fun, it's romantic, and but you want to feel good. So speaking of feeling good, if you know what your blood sugar is doing, you are very likely to feel a lot better. And it's something that I've only learned in the last few years. I did work very hard to become not addicted to sugar, because I absolutely have been a sugar addict in my lifetime. There's been quite a few years that I've really worked hard to get out of that. And within the last couple of years, I learned about wearing a continuous glucose monitor, and it has been one of the most revealing and supportive assets that I have brought into my health regime. And that is because, so it's what is a continuous glucose monitor? Well, it's a little button that you put on your arm. It's obviously I have long sleeves on. It's about the size of a quarter. It's right on the back of my arm right there. And it's flat, close to my skin. And it just sticks on there and it talks to my phone. And then I can know at any time of day what my blood sugar is doing. And when I first started wearing a glucose monitor about a year and a half ago, I was shocked at what my blood sugar did around certain foods. The worst culprit was chips, a bag of chips. And who doesn't grab a bag of chips sometimes? Who hasn't done that? We were at the beach and we were sharing a bag of chips for breakfast. But you do that when you're on vacation. You do things like that. And we were going to go have like an early lunch. And my blood sugar just skyrocketed. And that's when I realized how much I need to pay attention to what my blood sugar is doing, because the sneaky condition of diabetes just creeps up on people. You have no idea until you're in it. And wearing a continuous glucose monitor lets you not only know, but head that off and go the other direction. Because honestly, it's predicted that half of us will have type 2 diabetes by 2030. And it's from eating so much processed food. So once you start wearing a continuous glucose monitor, you become aware. And then you have the power to make the decisions and the choices about what you consume. And believe me, it makes a big difference in how you feel. Your energy levels, your fatigue, your brain fog, the way your tummy feels, all of it. It just makes a huge difference. And you can understand in real time what's going on within your body. And we don't all respond the same way. I'll give you an example. You might eat a cup of white rice and it wouldn't spike your blood sugar at all. And if I eat white rice, my blood sugar skyrockets. If I eat sushi, more than a couple of pieces, my blood sugar goes way up. But it might not be that way for you, because we're all different. We metabolize differently. We're not just cookie cutter all the same. So I am launching a program. It's called 30 Days to Blood Sugar Clarity. And I give you a glucose monitor, and then you get me, my support for 30 days to help you just understand what's going on inside your body. So feel welcome to reach out to me if you would like more information about that. So I hope you're staying warm. Get out as much as you can in this. It actually is better weather. It's like livable winter weather. It's not 2 below zero. And get out and walk if you can and get some fresh air. And better days are coming soon. I also just want to mention quickly, there's a bill that wants to change some of our healthcare laws here in the state of Connecticut. I believe it's HB 5044. And there's a petition trying to stop that, stop the changes that our governor wants to put in place for, it's really about our freedom, you know, the right to choose, the freedom to choose. We just want the freedom to choose. That's all. So if you can put your signature on that bill, maybe call your legislator. It's an important thing to be in charge of our own health. Be in charge of your blood sugar and be in charge of other decisions. You don't want somebody else making your healthcare decisions. You want to be able to choose and make your own. So that's all I have to say about that. And with love, enjoy winter. We only have, 2 more weeks of February? We're halfway through. that's exciting. And then comes March and the sun gets warmer and the days are getting longer and it's all good. So thanks for these fireside evenings, friends. Really appreciate you joining us here, and have a great evening.